Hello, hello. I'm just going to share this video, so I'm just going to find it, make sure it's started. There we go. And I'm going to share it on my page. If you are a woman over 40 and are interested in leading a healthy, happy life, your body is changing, so what used to work doesn't work anymore, then you'll probably want to join my Facebook community, which is Women Creating Healthy Lives. So come on over and join us there, because I do post more trainings, recipes, meal ideas, things like that over there. So I'm just going to post to the group right now and get this video started. So if you want to do these, answer some. Hello, whoever's jumped on. Anyway, I don't have my glasses on. This is really crazy. But we're going to be talking about limiting beliefs here. So if you want to do answering some questions while we're on this video, then grab a pen and paper. And also, when it's over, it'll be saved and you'll be able to do these. Take more time to do it, but I highly suggest you kind of consider these things or even write them down. Okay, now these questions I got from my mentor, a woman that I follow. And she's brilliant with questions about answering you to help you kind of figure out what's coming up for you, like why you have these limiting beliefs or kind of how to deal with them. So that's what we're going to be talking about. All right. And we all have limiting beliefs, right? Like that's just so true in some area, and some have more limiting beliefs in one area and may not in other areas, right? Like we're kind of all that way. So if some of the examples I use relate to food and you don't have any like that, you could relate it to money or something else, right? So that's the powerful thing about this. This is going to be very genetic, so it's going to work. And you want to get to find out kind of what's, so often we say, I don't know why I can't accomplish this. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what, and that's where it ends, right? And so then you figure, well, how can I change it if I don't know why? I can't figure it out. You're always trying to figure out. Well, just by bringing up these questions and bringing awareness to things and understanding, kind of going, oh, this is what's going on. And then you want to reframe it. This is the thing. It's not enough to just know or to be aware of them. You want to work on reframing things so that your limiting beliefs, you're able to switch them and have, so that they're not limited anymore, that you actually believe that you can do something and you gain more confidence in it, things like that. So let's start with the questions. All right. Now, limiting belief stories. We're kind of, so what is when I say I have a story about this, or what's your story? That could mean like, okay, something that I'm just coming up right now is a lot of people say to me, oh, well, it's so hard eating healthy consistently, and it takes so much time in the kitchen. It's so hard and it takes so much time in the kitchen. So that would be your limiting beliefs or your story. That's what you believe to be true. And you've told yourself that same thing over and over and over again. Hello. Hi, it looks like Tammy. So anyways, if you're talking about, I want you to think about, hi, Tammy. What you tell yourself over and over again that you think to be true, like healthy eating is expensive, healthy eating takes so long, I don't want to spend hours in the kitchen. So that's a story, right? Those are things that you tell yourself that it's not really true, because of the other people who don't think that way at all. So that's your story that keeps you where you are, and it keeps you from moving forward and doing what you want to do. And so you want to think of, what is my story? What do I tell myself over and over again? Because it's really not true, right? One thing for me, so I just want to let you know, for me really quick, mine's more on business, and what I tell myself, or what I have believed for years, my story is that to make any amount of money, you have to work really, really, really hard. So to me, making more money makes me think I have to work harder and harder and harder and longer hours and longer hours. So what's going to happen in that case? I will avoid it. Same with somebody who thinks it's going to take hours in the kitchen to make healthy food, and it's going to be very expensive to continually eat healthy. The problem is you're going to avoid it. You're going to stop doing that, because you're going to keep thinking, oh, I just don't have hours to spend in the kitchen to make something healthy. So if I don't have those hours, I'm unable to eat healthy. You see what I mean? Same with going to the gym. Oh, I don't have 2 hours to spend at the gym today, so I guess I can't work out today. Right? That's what we're talking about, kind of a story. So first of all, you want to kind of look and you go, okay, I'm grateful for this. I'm grateful for what I believed, because now I know that that's where I need to work on. So you're going to be looking at, okay, I have this story this is really hard for me, or it's a struggle for me, or blah, whatever your story is about something, right? But so first of all, you start by being grateful for it, because that tells you what you need to work on. So if you're somebody who thinks you got to work at hours at the gym just to be good, or it's expensive or hard to eat healthy, that's your story. So that now you know what to work on, right? Now you know to be grateful for that. So you want to say, you want to write out, I am happy and grateful for my limiting beliefs around, and then write out all your limiting beliefs, because you want to bring them into the conscious. You want to show and know and look at your limiting beliefs. When you start to look, hello Mary, when you start to look at your limiting beliefs, you can start changing them. So write out all your limiting beliefs by starting, I am so grateful for my limiting beliefs around, and then write out your limiting beliefs. And then the next question is, this allows me to believe that, right? So pick a limiting belief, and you're going to do it for all of your limiting beliefs. So this limiting belief, so let's say it takes hours to cook healthy food, prepare healthy food, that limiting belief. This allows me to believe that it takes hours to make healthy food. So that limiting belief allows me to believe that it really does take hours to make healthy food. So I don't have enough time. So I'm really not going to do it, right? So as a result of that limiting belief, this is the next question. As a result of that limiting belief, I feel. So because I think it's going to take hours and hours to make healthy food, and so therefore, oh my God, I don't have time, right? So I feel pressured when I think about it. I feel overwhelmed when I think about it. I feel like it's just too much when I think about it. So then you begin to see what you really feel about it. And you're like, oh, wow. You can start to see why you're not doing it, because there's so many layers of feelings and stories and emotional stuff that's going on in the background. So no wonder you're not doing it, right? So so we'll go over those questions again. I am so grateful, my story around. So what do you have your story in? It's too hard to eat healthy. It's too expensive to eat healthy. It takes too many hours in the kitchen to eat healthy. If you want to talk about money or whatever, exercise, do your own thing. Then number 2 is, I'm so grateful for my limiting beliefs around. And then again, list all your limiting beliefs. And then number 3, these limiting beliefs allow me to believe. So you do one at a time. This limiting belief allows me to believe that. Oh, that is just too hard. That I don't have enough time. That it's just going to be too overwhelming to start. It's just too much for me. I just can't do it, right? So you're seeing what you really believe. And then as a result of believing that, I feel frustrated. I feel overwhelmed. I feel confused. I feel stressed about it, right? So then you write out how you feel. So then again, you get to see all of these reasons why I'm not doing it, because I have all these layers of why. Of course, I'm going to avoid doing it if that's what I really believe, right? It's easy to say I want to eat healthy, but when you uncover all the beliefs and the thoughts and the emotions you have behind it, you see why you're not doing it. So you want to uncover all of that and make it conscious. And then what you want to do is you want to choose to believe differently. So with eating healthy is so hard, or it takes so many hours, you got to look at that and go, well, that's not necessarily true. Healthy eating can mean a simple salad. Healthy eating can mean broccoli, can mean steamed broccoli and some quinoa on the side. And that doesn't take hours. That's not hard, right? So just notice that it doesn't have to be hard. So you want to really dissect it and go, you're right, it doesn't have to be hard. Like, I'm making it far too complicated. So I see now, I bring awareness that all those things that I believe are not really true. They don't have to be true. So what do I choose to believe now? What do I choose this to be like? Well, I choose to make healthy eating simple. I choose to start the whole process, and by doing it in a simple way. So you're writing down all these ways you choose. So I choose to look at it differently. I choose to stop staying stuck in my story and to realize that it is only me that's making it complicated. I choose to see it as easy. I choose to believe healthy eating can be easy. I choose to love finding new healthy recipes. You see what I mean? That's what we're talking about. So you want to write out all those. And then the last question is, and the next thing, it's more like an action. You're going to say, what is the next aligned action that I can do right now? So what type of action, positive action, can I do now that will help me believe differently, or that help me go in the right direction, right? So what that could be, if you're talking about healthy eating, it could be, my next aligned action could be to start having 2 green smoothies a day, or even just 1 green smoothie. It could start to be having 1 salad every day. That's it. I'm just going to start with having 1 good, nutritious salad every day. And then you actually do it. So do you see what I mean about this? It's unraveling our story, our beliefs, so that we can make them conscious and see them, so we can go, oh, aha. So we can have those aha moments, so that we can dissect it and see that those beliefs that we've been choosing to believe, really, or haven't been conscious we're believing, we see them as not really true. You see them as, I don't need to believe that anymore, because it's not really true. So then you start saying, what do I choose to believe? What are my new beliefs around this going to be? And then you write out your new beliefs, and then what actions can you start to take now that are doable, of course, right? And you want to start some actions this week, and then maybe you want to make new actions you can start next week, and you just start it step by step, time by time, but every day consistently noticing what thoughts are coming up. Are these limiting beliefs? Are these beliefs that keep you stuck? Are these beliefs that are really true? Because the most of the time they're not. Or are they just things that you've told yourself for so many years, right? And they're really not true. Or maybe that you were told by family or friends. When people start exercise programs, people often will go, oh, I know, I tried that, but it's just too hard. I just fall off track all the time. Don't you find that? Don't you find that sticking to exercise is just hard, and it's boring, and on like that, right? So we are constantly being bombarded with these negative thoughts and beliefs, and they become our own, and they're not even real. So it's time to choose new beliefs for yourself, and it's time to take an action that feels right for you, right? So if it's exercise, you don't want to say, I'm going to start working out at a gym with weights 4 days a week, when you absolutely hate being in a gym. No, you want to start with something that's doable. You want to start something that you can, that's a positive step forward, but you're actually going to, okay, I can do this. It's doable. I think I'll like it, right? Start at least with that, so that will keep you going in the right direction. Don't start with unrealistic expectations, like I'm going to, go on a fast, and then I'm going to do a smoothie cleanse, and I'll be working out 5 days a week, and, on and on. And I'll be journaling 4 hours a day. I mean, don't start with anything crazy like that. Take it step by step, do things that are doable, but be realistic and push yourself a little. That's always important too. So I highly encourage you to go back on this video, write out the questions, which I will write these out they are written out in my group, Women Creating Healthy Lives. They're written out there for you, and journal on this. I highly recommend it. It will change things for you. I can guarantee it. And you can do it with any aspect that you have limiting beliefs in your life, and it will work. All right. Thank you so much for watching live, or for watching in the replay. Make sure you're part of my Facebook community, Women Creating Healthy Lives. I have more videos on YouTube. If you want to know about my coaching and how I can help you, DianaMarchand.com, and contact me. We can have a free call. No problem at all. No obligation. Yeah, that's where you can find me. All right. Take care. Have a fabulous evening. Bye.